91 points with 6 double game week players still to play. 100 Club, here we come. Hi guys, it's Henry Sable and welcome back to my FPL. Today we're going to be looking at how we did in game week 24 where we scored loads of points and then we're reviewing our team for game week 25. In the end, we didn't reach the 100 club and we scored 95 points minus a 4-point hit to give us 91 points. That put us up 30,000 places from 256,000 to 226,000. Our team value is now 108 million and we are in the top 2.8% of players. As I said in the intro, we had 6 double game week players to play when we had 91 points. Sadly, me, Gundogan and Calvert-Lewin were all out injured. Stones was dropped. Pope and Cancelo only got an additional 2 points each. So that's how we ended up on 95 and not over 100. Because of injuries to Antonio and Calvert-Lewin, we played a 4-5-1. Pope scored 10, getting 8 against Crystal Palace with 1 save point, a clean sheet and 1 bonus point, but only 2 against Fulham. Cancelo scored 8, 6 against Tottenham with a clean sheet and 2 against Everton. Stones scored 6 against Tottenham with a clean sheet. Me scored 6 against Crystal Palace with a clean sheet. Target scored another 6 against Brighton with another clean sheet. We chose a really good defence line there because Dallas, who was the other defender on the bench, scored -1. He conceded 4 goals and got a yellow card. Son scored 2 against Man City. Souček scored 3 against Sheffield United. Fernandes scored 9 against West Brom with the goal, 2 bonus points. And then Gundogan, the legend he is, scored in one game 19 points against us with 2 goals, a clean sheet, an assist and 3 bonus points. That is incredible. I'm so glad we captained Gundogan because that 19 doubled to 38. And our last midfielder, Rafinha, scored 5 with an assist against Arsenal. Our one striker, Bamford, scored 2 against Arsenal. On our bench, we only scored a total of 6 points with Fabianski, Dallas, Antonio and Calvert-Lewin. In the Henry Sable versus Ben Foster matchup, we beat him the second week running, 91 against 74. He captained Sterling, who got 14 for him, and he also got Edison, who scored another 14. They were his 2 big scores. This week, it looks like he needs to make a few changes to make the most of the upcoming fixtures. In the head-to-head league, we won 91 to 66. They actually scored 78 points, but they took a 12-point hit. Now we're up to 6th. This week, we're playing a team in 14th, and it looks like a dead team since they've made no transfers since game week 14, and they are 5.8 millionth overall. In our mini league this week, use the code below if you want to join. We caught up Andy again for the second week running. The top 3 are on the back Werner, who scored 84 points this week, the Cowcrapper, who scored 99, and Mitrovic for the win, who scored 90. Places 4 to 10 are Confused Cockerels, Finlay Brogan, 20 Legend, Finding Timo's Form, Boom Shakalaka, Milsey FC, and joint 10th with us is Bristol Boy 23. We are still 150 points away from Andy in first place, but we're doing our best to catch him. One of the big differences is that Andy has already played his second wild card, whereas we haven't. So hopefully that is going to allow us to catch him up, because then he's going to have to make more transfers and take the hits than we are. The highest score in the mini league this week was 126, with a bench boost that scored him 20 by Joe Maynard or his team called Source, who are currently in 14th. The biggest scores in his team were Gundogan with 38, Cresswell with 12, Martinez with 12 and Pope with 10. They're the 2 best keepers in the league at the moment, so that was a really good choice. Now on to game week 25. This week there's a double fixture for Leeds and Southampton. We've already tripled up on Leeds in previous weeks ready for this with Bamford, Dallas and Rafinha. We've been trying to get in the players early rather than late so we can get them in at a lower price, whereas everyone else will then hopefully buy them at a higher price so then it goes up, and then that is how our team value is now at 108 million. Most of the teams we see are averaging around 105 million team value. When you want to get in the big hitters like Kane and De Bruyne, now he's back fit, this team value is going to be so important. As Antonio was injured in the last game and they have a poor run of fixtures coming up, which are Tottenham, Man City, Leeds, Man U and Arsenal, we have transferred him out for Danny Ings. Ings plays Chelsea and Leeds this week, then potentially next week Everton and Tottenham, and then potentially the week after Sheffield United and Man City. That is 6 matches in the next 3 game weeks. That's insane. These double game weeks in game week 26 and 27 haven't been confirmed by the Premier League yet, but yesterday Guardiola mentioned in his interview that they have an extra fixture against Southampton been put in, which is most likely that fixture there. So that one is pretty much confirmed, but we're not sure about the other one. Even though Southampton aren't on great form like they were at the start of the season, you can't ignore the fact that Southampton have 6 games in 3 weeks. That's just insane. Danny Ings can really score against anyone, so he should be a good buy. We do have 2 other players injured for the moment, which is Gundogan and Calvert-Lewin, but they should be fit for both of their games. We are contemplating about swapping Dominic Calvert-Lewin for either Kane or Watkins, and then also Souček to Salah. We currently have 10.4 million in the bank, so currently we can do either of them, no problem. So, our team for game week 25 will line up like this. In goal, Pope versus West Brom. In defence, Cancelo against Arsenal, me against West Brom, and Dallas against Wolves and Southampton. In midfield, we'll have Son against West Ham, Fernandes against Newcastle, Gundogan against Arsenal, and Rafinha against Wolves and Southampton. Up front, Calvert-Lewin against Liverpool, or Kane against West Ham if we bring him in. Ings against Chelsea and Leeds. Might captain him, might also captain Bamford, who is against Wolves and Southampton. On our bench is Fabianski and Souček against Tottenham, Stones against Arsenal, and Target against Leicester. We put one of the Man City defenders on the bench because we think they might concede against Arsenal, but also if Pep rotates them around and Cancelo doesn't play, then Stones will come in. The deadline this week is Friday at 6:30 PM and the first match starts at 8 PM, which is Wolves against Leeds. So make sure you do your transfers in time. Good luck for next week, and I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Bye!